Thank you, Hina, for taking us through the headlines. Viewers, you're watching Times Now. I am Meenakshi Upreti. We're starting the bulletin with a big breaking news which is coming in related to the fallout of the Delhi blast. Looks like the terror apologists, the so-called lobby, is back at it. There is another shocker which has come to light. We are speaking about Mufti's daughter, who has made an alleged brazen bid to justify terror. What did Iltija say? Iltija Mufti is basically linked terror to, believe it or not, quote unquote, a problem. I'm going to read her tweet or her post verbatim and then let you, the viewers, decide if it is justified to make such comments. She basically says, and I'm quoting verbatim, when a doctor meant to save life decides to blow himself up, not only does it unsettle me as a Kashmiri, but makes me introspect and wonder, where are we headed towards? While right-wingers gleefully amplify his chilling video, does Delhi realize even now that there is a serious problem at hand, one that they refuse to acknowledge or admit? Kashmiris are trapped, she says, in a vicious cycle: Islamophobia and persecution of Muslims throughout India. Terror attacks by a handful. That's what she goes on to say. Now, these statements, how are we to read this statement to help us understand better? And obviously, the repercussions of these type of statements. We have Sahil Sohail, my colleague, who's going to shed more light on this particular statement by Iltija Mufti. Sahil, take us through the statement by Iltija Mufti, and rather a problematic line, something which we are also underlining and highlighting, linking terror to, quote-unquote, a so-called problem. What does she mean by that?
Well, Iltija Mufti, PDP leader, in fact, daughter of PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti, is following a similar pattern, where in fact it's in fact ultimate or entire blame is put on New Delhi and its policies in Jammu and Kashmir. But Iltija Mufti basically misses in her tweet is that she's speaking less about the radicalization networks, the support that Pakistan has been giving to these terror outfits. So suicide bombing is something that cannot be justified, and in fact putting it and in fact spinning a narrative around it by in fact blaming New Delhi and its policies in Jammu and Kashmir is something which PDP has been in fact doing. We had seen earlier PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti also saying a statement, in fact making a statement saying that the problems of Kashmir spoke in Red Fort, New Delhi. So the question is, and in fact the Bharatiya Janata Party is also raising similar in fact questions against PDP leadership, that they in fact were shielding the terror ecosystem, in fact trying to in fact shed away the light from the fact that the incident that has taken place in New Delhi, Red Fort, is something very dangerous and in fact needs to be called out. But yes, PDP leader Iltija Mufti is following the similar pattern that her mother in fact is, and making similar sort of statements when she speaks about Kashmiris being trapped in cycle. In fact, she mentions about Islamophobia, mentions about the persecution of Muslims throughout the India, alleging, basically making these strong allegations. But then the other side of the story is completely missing. That's the radicalization of youth. That's the support that they are getting from foreign soil, from Pakistan. And in fact, those terror outfits trying to push their narrative and in fact push their narrative. So ultimately, it's something which is sort of narrative, where in fact instead of addressing the real elephant in the room.
Yes, so is it, is it providing cover fire? That obviously is the big question. We have Abhijit Jasodia of the BJP on the phone line with us. Thank you for joining us. What will you say about this latest statement coming in? Iltija Mufti basically highlighting that particular terror tape, that video, and going on to say that it makes her introspect, sir. And I'm going to quote a line verbatim, which has been seen as problematic by many, where she talks about how Kashmiris are trapped in a vicious cycle of violence. How do you see her linking the terror attack with what she calls, quote-unquote, a big problem in Kashmir?
Yeah, what I'd like to say is that this is really obnoxious, bizarre, rather pathetic statement which both Mehbooba Mufti or her daughter is making nowadays. Out of power, they make such sort of statements. And I think she really needs to introspect many things. They need to introspect when in power her mother used to use the same statement for these youth only, that they are going for what purpose they are going to the army camps and all those things. They are going for having toffees and milk. And she also needs to introspect one more thing, that as a chief minister, her mother was the only one, or Mehbooba Mufti was the only one who had used pellet guns on these innocent Kashmiris. So do we have to share anything regarding this? And when it comes to introspection, right from 1987 till date, we have to introspect many things. Who are the really those people who have played this plot of playing on behalf of terrorists? And her mother is the one who goes to the houses of these terrorists, and she's a sympathizer of all these terrorists and terrorist activities over there. We also know the true story of Abu Durzana, who was really helping him to get married to an innocent Pulwama girl. We know very well about this People's Democratic Party. If in case if it comes to the really story of introspection, then there is a lot needs to be introspected by both Mehbooba Mufti and Iltija Mufti.
All right, Ashok Pandit also on the phone line with us. Morning, sir. Thank you for joining us on Times Now. BJP, I'm sure you heard what they had to say, calling the statement by Iltija Mufti, quote-unquote, as a rather apologist statement, saying that the lobby is striking once again, calling it a brazen bid to justify terror. How do you view these statements by Iltija Mufti, and do you also concur with what the BJP has to say?
You see, it's very shameful and very sad that Iltija Mufti, who's belongs to Mehbooba Mufti, Mufti Sayyed family, they forgot that they were responsible for the genocide and ethnic cleansing of nearly 7.5 lakh Kashmiri Pandits from Kashmir. We didn't say it's an Islamophobia. We said it's a religious war and it's a terrorist war, okay? And we have been suffering from the last 35 years. So it's you who created terrorism in Kashmir. It's you who were responsible for nursing terrorism in Kashmir since last 35, even now for that matter. I would like to remind her, in the year 89-90, there was a doctor called Dr. Guru, people have forgotten him, who was the head of JKLF, who started terrorism in Kashmir, one of the main guys who started terrorism in Kashmir, along with Shabir Shah and Yasin Malik, who came in later. So we had a medical doctor belonging to medical fraternity who was a doctor in SMHS Hospital, Sher-e-Kashmir Hospital, who was an educated man. So for us, for Kashmiri Pandits and for this country, doctors are not new to us, and who have got into terrorism and who are high-profile terrorists who are trying their best to create a kind of an anarchy in this country and kill people here. So it sounds very odd, when you hear such, irresponsible statements as far as Islamic phobia and all that. A terrorist, if he belongs to a religion, people will call him that he belongs to that religion. What is the lie in it? And who says that when all these terrorists have been arrested from Alpha, from these universities where they are supposed to be doctors, they're supposed to be educated people, everybody is calling them a name. You are creating that kind of an atmosphere to justify terrorism. And this is what exactly they have been doing since last 40 years as far as, naming terrorism is concerned. They have tried to save all terrorists who went to gallows. They are the people who are fighting for Yasin Malik. They are the people who are fighting for Shabir Shah. They are the people who are fighting for all the terrorists. Who attends their last journey of terrorists there? Who are these lakhs of people who attend their last funeral when they are killed by security forces and all that? So you cannot run away from your responsibility and accuse the majority community of this country and BJP, who's ruling this country. In fact, this political party, this government of India, is out to finish terrorism in this country, whatever religion they belong to. It's as simple as that.
Right.
And she should stop, creating and misguiding people in this country, especially J&K.
Right, absolutely, and it's a rather shocking statement that has led to a political slugfest, and also, it stoked off a big debate. We will keep an eye on what Iltija Mufti had to say, viewers. But it isn't just Iltija Mufti. We were talking to you about, the time when the country ideally should speak in one voice. I'm sure that's something you'll all agree with. We all should be united when it comes to the fight against terror. Unfortunately, our politicians don't seem to be thinking in the same direction. Looks like they can't even wait for the investigation to get over. We were speaking of Iltija Mufti. why not talk about Mehbooba Mufti, who believes that the bloodshed and the blast actually gives the BJP votes. Then you have Hussain Dalwai of the Congress party. Remember what he said yesterday? He said that he believes even the RSS must be probed, and he is blaming Modi government for creating, as he calls it, a atmosphere of antagonism against Muslim. Congress leader Imran Masood went a step further, viewers. He said that Umar is not just a terrorist, but a bhatka hua or a misguided youth. Listen in to all the reactions which have come in.
आपने देखा कि ये जो कुछ दिन पहले हादसा हुआ नौगांव में, और उसमें कई हमारे जो हैं लोग हैं, खासकर पुलिस के लोग उसमें जाँ भाग हुए हैं। और मैं समझती हूँ कि इस वक्त कश्मीर बहुत ही परेशान कुन, बहुत ही खौफनाक हालात से गुजर रहा है, और ये हादसा नहीं होना चाहिए था। इसके लिए जो इस किस्म का होता है अमोनिया नाइट्रेट, इसके लिए एक्सपर्ट होने चाहिए जो उसके साथ डील करते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि आने वाला वक्त जो इस वक्त हम देख रहे हैं, हमारे लिए जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए बहुत खौफनाक लग रहा है। किसी ने गलती की दिल्ली में जाके, तो मैं समझती हूँ कि जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को कलेक्टिव पनिशमेंट नहीं मिलना चाहिए उसके लिए। तो अगर कोई मुजरिम है उसको सज़ा दे दीजिए, मगर आम कश्मीरी लोगों के साथ इस किस्म का सलूक न कीजिए।
सर, दिल्ली ब्लास्ट के बाद में अब जो एक्सक्लूसिव वीडियो सामने आई है डॉक्टर उमर की, जिसमें वो जस्टिफाई कर रहे हैं कि सुसाइड बॉम्बिंग असल में शहीदी के बराबर है, मार्टिडम के बराबर है। आपको ये वीडियो भी हम दिखाना चाहेंगे कि किस तरीके से उन्होंने ये बात जो है वो खुलकर सामने रखी है कि किस तरीके से ये इस्लाम में बताया जाता है।
देखिए, ये ना तो कोई प्रीचर है कि ये इस्लामिक विद्वान है। ये भटका हुआ एक आदमी है जिसका इस्लाम से कोई लेना देना नहीं है।
Sahil, we heard the reactions of the opposition, something which we obviously have been highlighting yesterday as well, as to how the opposition seems to be politicizing even something as unfortunate as a terror attack. How's the BJP reacting to these statements?
Well, we have seen BJP holding a press conference yesterday in Srinagar and reacting sharply to these statements, and in fact asking political parties like PDP leader Mehbooba Mufti to stop basically pushing poor kids to this violence, to cycle by issuing statements that could basically encourage or that could basically increase violence or impact can basically get people radicalized. They have in fact also made references of top Islamic scholars of India who have categorically, basically outrightly rejected suicide bombing and declaring it haram. They have been from Al-Azhar University to Makkah, Medina. It has been in fact declared haram. It has been declared un-Islamic. But yes, these statements are seen something which BJP strongly opposes, and in fact says that these politicians were responsible for in fact giving sort of boost to terror ecosystem in Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in Kashmir Valley, where in fact such statements help people get radicalized, by youth basically falls into trap. They get in fact radicalized by these statements. So as of now, BJP is strongly rebutting and strongly opposing these statements from Mehbooba Mufti to Iltija Mufti. They are saying that these politicians were in fact they're seeing him in fact her as part of the wider in fact ecosystem that basically propagates and puts blame on New Delhi and its policies. As we in fact saw today, the statement from Iltija Mufti coming in fact on an X handle, where she is raising questions over the policies of New Delhi or the alleged persecution of Muslims in India, in fact linking it to Islamophobia, and in fact trying to suggest that this blast or the action or the act done by Dr. Umar, the suicide bomber, is outcome of these problems. So this is this statement that's similar to what PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti has in fact said just before 2 days. In fact saying that the problems of Kashmir spoke at Red Fort in New Delhi, trying and to suggest that the suicide bomb blasting.
Yes, and absolutely, and you know, these statements obviously has led to a massive political slugfest. The BJP obviously has been condemning such statement, calling the politicians who are making these statements, quote unquote, as terror apologists. The war of word continues, and so does our coverage on this big story. Viewers, we're slipping into a short commercial break. News and updates on the other side. Please don't go anywhere.